Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Pradipta Hadi Kusuma and my student number is 33220064. And today I will make a presentation for midterm test. Consists of part 1 and part 2. In the part 1 I will make a presentation about C-test for language assessment. Okay, I will talk about definition, purpose, advantage, disadvantage, comparison, and example of the C-test. Okay, for the first one is definition. A C-test is a type of language proficiency test that assess reading and writing skills by requiring test takers to fill in missing parts of a text. Typically consists of a series of short text with every second half of the last word omitted. A C-test is a language assessment tool designed to evaluate a learner's proficiency in a second language. In this format, a short passage is presented with specific word omitted, typically the second half of the last word in each sentence. This structure requires learners to engage actively with the text as they must recall vocabulary and understand the grammatical structure. Next, purpose of the C-test. The purpose of the C-test is to measure overall language competence, including vocabulary, grammar, and contextual understanding. The primary purpose of the C-test is to evaluate a learner's language proficiency in a contextual manner. Unlike traditional tests that may focus solely on isolated vocabulary or grammar, C-test assess how well learners can use language in context. This approach helps educators identify specific areas where learners may need improvement and provide insight into their overall language skills. Next, advantage of the C-test. Number 1 is efficiency. C-test can be administered and scored relatively quickly compared to other forms of assessment, such as like essay or oral exams. This efficiency makes them practical for large groups of learners, allowing educators to obtain results in a timely manner. Next is reliability. C-test provides a standardized method of assessment which can help ensure consistency in evaluating language proficiency across different learners and contexts. This standardization can be beneficial for comparing results and tracking progress over time. Next, focus on contextual understanding. By requiring learners to fill in missing words based on the context, C-test encourages a deeper understanding of language use. This format helps assess not only vocabulary knowledge, but also the ability to infer meaning and understand grammatical structure within a given context. Next, the last is diagnostic tool. C-test can serve as diagnostic tool to identify specific areas where learners may need improvement. By analyzing the types of errors made, educators can tailor their instruction to address the particular needs of their students. Next, disadvantage of C-test. Number 1 is limited scope. A C-test primarily focuses on vocabulary and grammatical knowledge, which means they may not fully assess other important language skills such as speaking, listening, or writing. This narrow focus can overlook a learner's overall communicative competence and their ability to use the language in real-life situations. The second is cultural bias. Certain phrases, vocabulary, or grammatical structures may be more common in specific cultures or regions. If a C-test relies heavily on language that is culturally specific, learners who are not familiar with that usage may struggle, regardless of their language proficiency. Next, the last is interpretation of results. C-test requires learners to fill missing words based on context, which can be challenging for those who may not have a strong grasp of contextual clues. This reliance context can disadvantage learners who are still developing their language skills, as they may struggle to infer the correct answers. Next, comparing C-test to closed test. What is the difference? Okay, C-test involve a systematic removal of text parts, while closed tests may have varied patterns of omission. Both assessment types involve filling in missing words. They differ in structure and purpose. In a closed test, words are omitted at regular intervals throughout a passage, which can disrupt the flow of the text. In contrast, C-tests focus on the last half of the last word, maintaining more context and coherence. Additionally, C-tests are designed to assess overall language proficiency, while closed tests may focus more on vocabulary and grammar. This makes C-tests generally more effective for evaluating a learner's ability to use language in context. Next, the example. Okay, I make the example. I omitted some words in the half, just half, like this. You should fill it with the correct grammatical structures, like decided and packed, arrived, she found, spread, enjoyed, and watched, after eating, took, admit, and the last one is was. Okay, I think it's the end for the part 1, and I will next to the part 2. Okay, for the part 2 in project 1, I will make a scenario for C-test assessment. Okay, I will make 2 texts. The first text consists of vocabulary and reading comprehension. I omitted the vocabulary words. This is the text and this is the source. And the second text I will using for grammar skills. I omitted the grammar like verb, adverb, the adjective, and the others. This is the source and this is the text. Okay, for the answer key consists of text 1 and text 2. Total is 80 words and 40 for each. Okay, for the sorting guide, I will use exact words method, and each correctly restored words earn 1 point. Incorrect or partially restored words earn 0 point, and no partial credit will be given. Only fully correct restorations will be scored. For the scoring, total point is 80. For the text 1 is 40 points. The text 2 in 40 points also. For the grading, I will make 59 to 80 points as A or perfect, 39 to 58 point as B or great, 29 to 38 point as C good, and 0 to 28 point is D or bad. Next, justification. Why I choose those texts? Number 1 is diversity of vocabulary and structure. The selected texts contain a wide range of vocabulary, including everyday language and more complex terms. This diversity understanding of different word forms and meanings. Additionally, the sentence structures vary, providing opportunities to evaluate students' grasp of grammar and vocabulary. The second is contextual learning. The narrative in the text present relatable scenarios that can engage students. By embedding vocabulary and grammar within meaningful context, students are more likely to understand and remember the language. This approach encourages learners to think critically about how language functions in real-life situations. Okay, for the second, how they align with the language level. First, appropriate complexity. The texts are designed for intermediate level students, featuring language complexity that is challenging yet accessible. They include compound and complex sentences which are appropriate for this proficiency level, allowing students to demonstrate their understanding of more advanced grammatical structure. Second is skill development. The content encourages the development of various language skills, including reading comprehension, vocabulary, and grammar accuracy. By engaging with the text, students can practice and refine their language ability in a structured manner. Number 3 is gradual progression. The text provides a natural progression in difficulty, starting in simpler sentence and gradually introducing more complex ideas allows students to build confidence and competence in their language skills. This gradual increase in complexity is essential for effective language learning. Next, why I'm using the C-test instead of the other assessment tool. I will compare the C-test with the CLOS test. This is similar but different. Number 1 is holistic assessment. The C-test evaluates multiple aspects of language proficiency simultaneously, including vocabulary, grammar, spelling, and reading comprehension, by requiring students to fill in the missing parts of words within a contextualized text. While CLOS tests assess vocabulary and grammar, they often focus on single words or phrases without requiring students to demonstrate their understanding of word forms or grammatical structures as comprehensively as the C-test. Next, contextualized language use. The C-test places vocabulary and grammar within the context of meaningful text, allowing students to demonstrate their understanding of language in real-life situations. CLOS tests may lack context, especially if they are based on isolated sentences or phrases, making it hard for students to apply their knowledge in practical situations. And the last is reduced guessing. The structure of C-tests minimizes the likelihood of guessing, while CLOS tests can still allow for guessing, especially if students can infer answers from context without fully understanding the language. Okay, I think that's all I explained this project 1. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.